This first song I'm just going to play, and you probably heard it before. It's a nice famous hymn, and I love it because I didn't even know I was going to play this after the offering, but this song is "Come Thou Fount," and it's an awesome hymn, and God blesses us so much, and again, it's so easy to just lose sight of that. It's so easy to take advantage of God's blessings towards us, and what God blesses us with, we should bless others with. So this is "Come Thou Fount," and again, if you want to stand or if you just want to sit for this one, just to take it in and think about how God blesses you and how you can be a blessing to others, and that's what it's all about. song for you, but before you start playing, I just want to talk for like 2 minutes. I don't know, I'm feeling like I want to talk because I'm a talker. How many of you are talkers? I know you just want to talk sometimes. Alright, cool. Quick story, really random story. We were on, Stephanie and I were on our way to Manassas for Elevation, the Life Church, I think. It's a really big church, and this is like a college, young adult service. And we were on our way back, and I drive a car with my feet. It's my minivan out there. I drive a normal car. There's no like things on the floor or anything for me to like drive. I just reach my foot up on the wheel and I just do it. That's how I drive. And some people, when I'm driving next to them, are quite taken back by that. It happens a lot. And
they ever catch you texting?
I'm sorry? My phone's on the floor. They can't see me. So I'll have my phone on the floor, and if I want to like change a song or like text, which I never do, right? I mean, you didn't hear it. I never do that. But if I did, if by some reason I was a teenager and I texted while I drove, which I never do, remember, I don't want you thinking that I do because I don't. My phone's on the floor. But anyways, we were driving next to this other van with these guys in it. They looked at me, and they started laughing really, really hard and started like pointing at me and stuff. And I was like, so driving, I look over, and we're kind of laughing too. And I'm just like, you know what? And I take my foot off the wheel at a red light. At a red light. I mean, it was safe. And I was just like, hello. Queen wave, you know? Queen Elizabeth wave. I did that, and that was really funny. So that's a quick little story that has nothing to do with anything that we're doing up here. But I like stories, and I like to hear stories, and I think we all like to hear a funny little story. But one thing that I've been thinking about lately is going through high school, and I guess as I keep going on through life, it's not just going to be in high school, but it's going to be as I get older. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. Like I'm going to do a lot of things wrong, and I can confess right now to a lot of stupid mistakes being made during high school. And one thing that's really been really crazy to me, and almost seems like too good to be true, is that like no matter what we do, or no matter how far back we go, like how much we fall, it's like God doesn't give up on us. And like I give up on God so much. I mean, every time we sin, we're giving up on God. Like that's what sin is. It's just separation from Him. And like every time we do that, we are saying no to God. And it's amazing how many times we can say no to God in a day, and how He's still there. You know, like He's still there, just begging for us to just reach out to Him. And sometimes when I do something crazy wrong or just something stupid, I'm scared. Like I'm really scared to go back to God and face Him, because sometimes I think of God as like a big judge on some big seat in heaven, and He's like just waiting to punish me. He's waiting to take things away from me because I have messed up, you know? Like I think because I messed up, and God's going to take some good things in my life away from me. And I get really systematic. Like I really think of it like a system. And constantly I'm reminded that God is not some big judge on some throne. He's a father, right? He's a father, and He wants to take us back, you know. And that's just something I wanted to share, all my life. You know, God's blessed me so much. He saved me spiritually, and then He saved me physically too. Real quick, I was adopted from Romania, and when I was born, nobody wanted me because I was cursed. You know, I was cursed by God. I was cursed by God, and that was what they thought. And so my family loved me, but they sent me to an orphanage because they could not take care of me. They were so poor, and there was really bad government going on in Romania when I was born in 1994, and it was just a rough time. So they sent me to an orphanage, and before I was adopted, I was expected to die. There's a in the adoption letter thing, it said my name, and then like a picture of me as a baby. And it said, boy born to the arms, desperately needs a loving family. And there was my birth date, and then there was a death date that the doctor anticipated. So it's it's crazy how God has saved me so many times, and He's blessed me so many times, but so many times I mess up. And I guess that's just what being human is. That's our curse. And but God wipes it away. Now by sending Jesus to die on the cross, everything we've ever done and will ever do, Jesus took on that cross. And that blows my mind. It almost seems like too crazy awesome to be true, but that is the truth. And sometimes we don't believe it because it does seem too good to be true. But that's the extent of God's love. It's dying the worst possible death you could ever die. And not only just dying a physical death, but taking all the sin of all mankind. Like, imagine all that sin on you at one moment. Like, that's unbelievable. So it's just my little rant. It's just think about that. Think of how much God loves you, because it's unbelievable. And so this next song is called "Come Take Your Place," and it's really repetitive, and it's just a cool little worship song. Just meditate on that. Just meditate on God's goodness, and we're just gonna play this.
Take your place in the center of our hearts. Come and take your place.